We will now follow the entire installation process for an apartment that is under construction. Begin by checking that all installation is complete. The installation surfaces are to be swept and vacuumed so that no organic material or other residual products remain on the floor surfaces. Check using the address label that you have the right girders for your apartment or room. Granab also supplies installation drawings for specific objects. Observe the position of the girders on the laying drawing. Commence installation by laying the frame girders. Keep a distance of at least 10 mm from the wall. Then lay the first girder with a CC distance of 400 mm to the frame girder and then the remaining girders at the CC distance of 600 mm. It can be helpful to use Granab's girder spacers. The distance to the ends of the girders must be at least 5 mm. Position the girders according to the laying drawing. Use Granab's girder spacers for more flexible installation. Start by screwing the ends to 10 mm below the final height. Then use a 6 mm drill to drill approximately 30 mm. Feed the concrete anchor through the level adjustment screw. Secure the concrete anchor using installation manual 1. Then cut off the adjustment screw level with the top of the girders. Then adjust the girders upwards to its final height and screw the center screw to 10 mm above the joist. Cut off the adjustment screw. Screw to the base. Drill. Insert the concrete anchor. Secure. Insert the adjustment screws at the ends and center of the frame girder. Screw the ends up to the approximate height. Use a 6 mm drill to drill approximately 30 mm. Feed the concrete anchor through the adjustment screw. Secure the concrete anchor using installation manual 1. Drill approximately 30 mm. Insert the concrete anchor. Secure. Adjust the frame girders to 10 mm below the final height. Then cut off the adjustment screws using a knife or a chisel. Adjust the other girders upwards to 10 mm below the final height. If girder spacers have been used, large surface areas can be adjusted in one easy process. Drill and insert a concrete anchor. This method can also be used for large surface areas. A longer mandrel can be used during the securing process for better ergonomics. Now cut off the adjustment screws on the girders close to the surface. We cut off the adjustment screw when the girder is 10 mm below the final height, in order to prevent the adjustment screw coming into contact with the overlying flooring when the girder is adjusted upwards. Now adjust all ends and center screws upwards to the final girder height. Secure all fully adjusted screws using installation mandrel 2. It is possible to use a long mandrel here for better ergonomics. Insert the remaining adjustment screws into the girder. Screw in the adjustment screws until they are approximately 10 mm above the joist. Cut off the adjustment screws. Loosely screw the adjustment screws to the base. Drill. Insert a concrete anchor. Secure with installation mandrel 1. Adjust the last lot of screws to the final height. Secure with installation mandrel 2. Screw in the adjustment screw to 10 mm above the joist. Cut off the screws. Loosely screw the adjustment screws to the base. If the base is fairly level, ± 3 cm, you can use the ready cut screw, which helps optimize installation. Please note that the upper edge of the adjustment screw must be at least 10 mm below the top of the girder. The next step is to drill, insert the concrete anchor, secure with mandrel 1 and adjust the height. Secure with mandrel 2. Once the room has been cleaned, the floor covering can be laid. Perform a self-inspection using Granab's checklist 1. For doorways and expansion joints, a Granab girder is positioned in the middle of the doorway and adjusted to 22 mm below the other girders. Attach a 22 mm board using adhesive. Lay the particle board or parquet. This gives a good surface to mount the door sill. This is an expansion joint. Attach a board using adhesive. The board must be the same height as the other girders. This provides a good foundation for the raised floor and a suitable surface for attaching a door sill or similar items. You can also use a straight edge or spirit level during installation of Granab's subfloor system.